What is it now? Wasn't the game supposed to have started already?
Yeah, well, yes. But the junk press broke down, and we thought we'd use the time for a little tutorial.
Who thought that? I don't need no stinking tutorials.
So how are you going to fix the junk press?
Just watch me and learn.
Maybe you want to listen to what I have to say first?
But you don't have anything to say.
Oh, come on. It won't be long. Just point the cursor at me and left-click.
We'll see about that.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know that.
Didn't you want to talk to me? Just point at me and left-click.
Will you stop yakking then?
Actually, I wanted to give you the next hint.
Really? How extraordinarily exciting.
Up here, Roof.
Yes, I know. Computer, talk to Wenzel.
You don't have to say that
Who's talking to you?
Why, you are.
Smarty pants. Just tell me what's wrong with the junk press. And stop wiggling your feet.
It's pressing only very gently now and doesn't really squish sufficiently.
Hey,
Well, why don't you
Okay, But first, I'll explain, how to look at an object.
I know that.
I see. And how?
I point my cursor at it.
Well, the theory is easy, but how about the actual practice? You're a cop-out, be that as it may. I'll demonstrate. Do you see that little... I will now use the,
The eye.
Yeah, I will now...
I thought you
I can see it.
I mean, look more. You just point at it. I thought you...
I can see it.
I mean, you just point.
What's that?
It's a cathode plunge.
Thanks for the input, Wenzel, but I recognize a hydro clamp duplexer when I see one. Too bad I can only look at it.
You can if you left.
There has to be...
If you say so.
Okay, I picked up the duplexer, but what am I supposed to do with it?
You put it into your inventory. You've picked up that object.
Hey, there it is. Yeah, I knew that.
It's where you can still know how to do...
Look, Wenzel, I'm almost done.
Impressive. But I mean that.
Huh, it fits.
Now you have to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
If you... Rufus, there's one more thing.
Now, all I have to do...
Oh, how I love tutorials!
It's kind of pathetic, you get all erratic about dirty dishes congesting the sink. I'm tired of your bothers, remember our fathers that dwelled in a world filled with rubbish and stink. But when all hope was lost, someone raised from the dust. He was handsome and cunning, his haircut had style, courage was shining in his eyes as he said, screw you guys, mind your own business, I'm off now, goodbye.
Huzzah, he's off now, goodbye.
Junk. Junk. And more junk. A life of order and happiness. Oh, my bad. That was junk too. Well, that does it. I need to leave this dump. Fortunately, this time my plan is foolproof. This time everything will work out. Where did I put my list? Heck, I really have to get away from this junkyard. Ah, there's my list. Let's see. Seems like I've packed almost everything I need. All I need now are some provisions. A toothbrush, a pair of socks, and a bolt cutter. A bolt cutter? What the... Well, guess I must have had a reason to put it on the list. My father left me a trunk before he left me. I don't want to open it. I don't want to be disappointed yet again. My father left before he left. I don't want to be... Oh, my father left. Then he left without me. Another note. What's she complaining? Will you please clean the bathroom for once? Yeah, right. In her dreams. Whoa, what's that? A guillotine so I won't enter her room? Whoa, that girl has issues. I honestly wonder why we were ever together at all. What's this? A sock? That explains why I've had such cheesy dreams. Blech. Nah, like always. You scoffed all the food yet again, and I keep finding your crap in the fridge. What the hell's wrong with you? Huh? I don't understand the question. I'll have a quick look, see if I can find something useful in the pockets. Hey, there really was something in there. A sock. Cool. Well, I think that should be enough. Do the dishes already. They won't do themselves. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll take that chance. Blech. What gnat's piss? Ugh. Huh. Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there. But without something to put them into, I'm not collecting. You're not supposed to eat on the sofa. I keep finding leftovers in it. Huh? Well, isn't that a good thing? I don't see why I mean, Tony... I may not be an I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a... Too bad. Well, those are two... But I need a... I don't want to... All that's missing... Huh, not a chance. The handle is missing and I can't get my finger... No, I haven't finished... My father left me a trunk before he left. I don't want to open. I don't want to be... Oh, my father left. Then he left without me. No, I haven't finished... Burn the note. Not a bad idea. But I need some more for the fire to really get going. I wonder if I can find the second... I wonder if I can... Well, nothing to fork if you don't do everything... I don't see why I, of all... I mean, Tony has... No, I haven't... Tony's not, or...
Okay, and here we are in the first room, right in the beginning of the game. Here we will, of course, meet Rufus. Well, then again, I'd like you to play that part yourself and won't spoil too much. The beginning of Dystopia is rather classic. That means a lot of the information about Rufus comes from trying things yourself through interaction. Not an easy feat, I might add. By now, in the late installments, the introduction is much smoother for your convenience, but this one's more like Edna and Harvey, where you are supposed to puzzle. And since you already clicked the developer's commentary, I'm glad to tell you that we actually convinced Rufus to come over to our studio. Hello, Rufus!
Hey, Pokey, great to be here.
Yeah, the screen must really be a trip down nostalgia lane for you. But as I said, let the players figure out where they ended up and what to do, so I'll ask you something completely different. You were voiced by Kerry Shale for this game. Do you think that he's a good choice for this very, very, very important task?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you'd ask. Well, first things first, I've known Kerry for quite some time. We're kind of friends. And I think he's okay with me saying this. In fact, personally, I'm very fond of him. We've been through a lot. We got to know each other when I returned from Algeria. I had some bad luck there. I don't want to go into it. And then we both rode that train in Switzerland. And again, don't want to go into that. But is he the right choice for the role? Yeah, he's great. I don't want to comment any further.
With a great role comes great responsibility, right? And great is just the right word for the challenge to interpret your work of a lifetime as a voice actor, isn't it?
Well, Chaplin always dreamed about making a Napoleon film. Eventually he didn't, but as you can't actually represent Napoleon, only replace him. And this situation is quite similar. I may not be an expert. I wonder if there's anything in there. I wonder if there's anything... I wonder if I can... I may not be an expert, but... I wonder if I can find... Isn't there any typical? Well, I think that should be enough. Well, I think that should be... Nothing that needs plunger... Yeah, too bad. Ouch! I'm not sticking my hand in... I can't do that to the mouse. Isn't there anything left to eat? Typical. Isn't there any typical? Okay, I'll admit it smells of cheese. Okay, the good old... Too bad I've had the most... Plus, you can... but without some... but without some... Cleaning the furniture? I mean, it's not that it's been out playing in the... I don't see why I mean, Tony has... This doesn't have to be cleaned yet. That's what I've been telling A bolt cut. Why did... I can't do that to the mouse. A bolt cutter is a pretty A bolt cutter... A bolt cutter is a Why did I... If I... But what will I sell to my admirer? There's nothing left to catch. The mouse... Which doesn't mean that its plan... There's nothing left to catch here. The mouse skedaddled long ago. Which doesn't mean that its plan was better than mine. I'm not sticking my hand... The mouse skedaddled... Which doesn't... Locked. Tony must have the key. Luckily, I'm a gift... Damn, that would have been a piece of cake. Luckily, I'm a... Damn, that would have been a piece of cake with it. There's nothing... The mouse... Which doesn't mean... Luckily, I'm... Damn. I've given up trying to open. I don't even want to know what's in. Bolt cutter for whatever. Nah. Huh. Some of them were. Blech. What gnat's piss. Ugh. I usually leave that... I've only used it once, but... And the shed burned down. I don't see why I mean, Tony... Why would I want... It's empty. I think the pot goes on. I've seen it. I can't do that to... That's not right. I won't have a... It's pretty weird. Either I must have... It's pretty weird. Either I must have missed the note. No, I haven't. Okay, and hey, yeah, you know, well, oh, not, hey, yeah, you know, well, you know. Tony, the first, but since the time I tried to build a shrine, the only thing in there. There's nothing left to the mouse, which doesn't...